These dudes get exposed every single day. Every single day. Jason Lloyd, Adam the Bull, these dudes just get exposed all the time. You know, the Mary Kay Cabotts of the world, these people that are anybody but Shedeur Mafia. We got random fans blasting Jason Lloyd on the King Carmen show as he was a guest co-host today. G. Bush absolutely destroyed Jason Lloyd and Adam the Bull as well. My man G. Bush in the spot, making it hot. We got to get to all of it, man. Welcome to Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel, hit that bell notification, and hype the video. That would be greatly appreciated. Let's get into things. We're not going to play any games. Let's start right here. Let's start right here, man. We got fans destroying Jason Lloyd. Listen, a lot of people think there's some racism going on. A lot of people think that. I'm not saying I am, but a lot of people think that. I think y'all just some flat out haters, to be honest. Let's take a listen.
Real quick. So the problem for you, Mr. Jason Lloyd, is everything that you saying, there are all pros and pros that break down film that can refute what you're saying, and we can see it. You kind of acting like the government right now. You know what I'm saying?
What are you watching? What are you watching in film that refutes what I'm saying?
So there are,
because I can show you a Deshaun Kaiser highlight reel from his rookie year, where you would think he's an All-Pro.
Oh,
and that
I'm
was
not
his
talking
1 year
about
as a starter.
Deshaun Kaiser. I'm talking about Shedeur Sanders. There are different people on the internet that break down his film, and Chase Daniel, one of them. You know what I'm saying? He my quarterback from Missouri. He break down film to refute things that you say, and there are other quarterback coaches that break down that refutes what you're saying.
Is Chase Daniel in the Browns locker room?
So I'm getting to that point right there.
You better hurry up.
There are other people online. Whenever they say,
you see what he tried to say is Chase Daniels in the locker room. No, Chase Daniels isn't in the locker room, but you know who is? Myles Garrett, who said Shedeur Sanders is the guy. Denzel Ward, who said Shedeur Sanders is the guy. There are plenty of people who are in the locker room who have said Shedeur Sanders is the guy. It don't look, man. These dudes make all the reasons and all the excuses in the world now because Kurt Warner, Hall of Famer, he don't know what he see. He don't know what he talking about. These dudes are ridiculous. They're ridiculous.
Good things about Shedeur, they bring names. You bring, I heard.
Answer the man, Jason.
I mean, I
can't
know what you want other than my track record of 25 years. Like I don't know what else to say.
I mean, the people who say good things about Shedeur, they name names, and we
answer the man, Jason.
I mean, I don't know what you want other than my track record of 25 years. Like I don't know what else to say.
I mean, the people who say good things about Shedeur, they name names, and we can see them online.
Because
the mystery people that you talk to, you don't put a name to whoever you talking to.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Thoughts?
Yeah. No.
You're cooked.
Not going to answer the man.
What do you want me to say, Ken?
Jovan, thank you very much
I showed you
for the
the
call.
text during the break.
I don't want to see the text.
Did I show you the text?
I'm not
during
answering
the break?
that question.
Yeah, man. Look, these dudes get exposed all the time. So now we all it's about it's Chase Daniels or it's Kurt Warner who had good things to say about Shedeur. Are they in the locker room? Okay, they're not in the locker room, but Denzel Ward's in the locker room. He had nothing but good things to say. Quinshon Judkins is in the locker room. He has gone on camera and said Shedeur's the guy. He got that confidence, that swagger. He got it. Myles Garrett has gone on and said it. Malachi, come on, man. Like, stop it, man. Stop it. Let's go. G. Bush, it's your turn to cook up.
Well, I gotta give some pushback.
Now watch Adam the Bull get cooked.
There's two sides to every story. You can hear something from somebody in the building, but that something you heard can actually be not gospel. See, there's two sides to every book. For every person that says Shedeur can't read defenses, I can go and look at a quarterback like Chase Daniels who breaks down how he did read defense against the Buffalo Bills and how he diagnosed. I could give you Bernie Kosar who says this is a great job of diagnosing what he's doing right there. I could give you Kurt Warner. So the thing that I think people get to is the definitive nature of it. There's this definitive nature that people speak of as if Shedeur is absolutely garbage. He's not this, he's not that, and it's the absolute level of it. And we're talking about it within a 6-game sample size.
But a couple of things. Number one, that's not really what Tyvus was talking about.
Well, I'm just telling you.
Tyvus was just defending the fact that people are saying he's making stuff up.
Well, no,
and you know he's not making stuff up.
Well, listen, I'm going to tell you what I said. That's what Tyvus said.
Right, but you're saying you're pushing back.
I'm just going to tell you. Let me get to it. I got to get to it. Like Tyvus just talked for a whole. 5 minutes?
Yeah, don't interrupt now, Adam. Don't interrupt. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, cook his ass now, G. Bush. Cook him.
But
go ahead.
As I spoke, Tyvus spoke 3 minutes, 4 minutes. We was all quiet. I spoke 36 seconds. You stopped me. I'm confused.
Right. Well,
I'm just. Can I get to it?
But it had nothing to do with what he was saying.
But Tyvus don't need an arbiter. He's good. Let Tyvus tell me that.
The point is, I'm just saying. You get your. The point is, what you said is actually rational, which I'm surprised because nobody else is rational around here, and. You're right. The idea that Jason would make stuff up is idiotic, and anybody saying that is ridiculous.
I didn't say Jason made no. I'm saying
G is saying that whatever he's hearing might not always be true.
What I'm saying is,
and that's a fact. That could happen.
What I'm saying is, there's two sides of a coin. You can hear things. He said on this.
This is no different than y'all remember when Rex Ryan was saying. Rex Ryan went on national TV talking about, Shedeur Sanders, you need to sit in the front of the meetings, and you need to. And then the footage came out. Shedeur been sitting in the front of the meetings. Rex Ryan on TV talking about he heard he's sitting in the back. And it's actual footage of him sitting in front of all the team meetings every single time. It's just like these dudes say anything. Keep cooking, G. Bush.
So, what am I supposed to do? Forget what the people told me? And those people are telling me that.
Yeah.
And sometimes people could tell you something and it not be correct. See, a lot of people said in the beginning that Dillon Gabriel was way more advanced and he was the guy and he was doing this. Now, all of a sudden, I think it's funny that people now, there's articles. Mary Kay came out and said Dillon Gabriel is not in contention to be the starting quarterback. Now, the problem is when you build somebody up to be that and then you see it and then you discard it, it's like, let's forget about that. We talked about Kenny Pickett. We talked about what he was and how he was ready to go. And then we saw him. They moved him and he didn't do nothing. We've been talking a lot of quarterbacks. The reason that people is up in arms, right? And the one thing that we get is this dude has a sample size of 6 quarterbacks. And the thing that we've been 6 games. We've been recycling names of quarterbacks for 6 months. It's the new flavor of the week. It's Kyler Murray. Put one in the air. Kyler Murray ain't coming. Condolences. Anthony Richardson. Condolences to him too. Lighters up. He ain't coming. Malik Willis. Lighters up. He's not coming. Hey, Mendoza, you're not drafting him. Dante Moore not coming. Cade Klubnik not coming. We can keep going. Nussmeier, Aller, all of them. We done got to a point. People done said Geno Smith.
Did we say that?
Well, that's what Jonathan Peterlin and Nick Wilson said. Geno Smith. I love the option of Geno Smith.
What are you talking about? They both love Shedeur.
But I rolled the beautiful beam footage. What people is getting that's crazy work. It's there. The footage is there. And I'm saying we just saw him head to head and watch. So you telling me you rather have Geno Smith?
No.
Or
I don't think anybody's. I think what Jonathan and Nick were saying, bringing somebody to compete with Shedeur,
why would
not to hand them the job.
They told me.
I don't want Geno Smith, but
they said
they both like Shedeur. Both of those guys.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You got to stand on what you're saying.
Here's my problem with some of what you're saying.
What
is that you're defending? People like being definitive about it. In this business, people do that about they do that about quarterbacks all the time, players all the time when they've played little. It's nothing you
is okay, so what's the difference? But the difference between me and Dillon Gabriel is the definitive nature is I said if you're going to give Dillon Gabriel some run, why y'all use him as a human shield? What
do you mean?
They use Dillon Gabriel.
What? I don't understand what you're talking about.
Everybody. So when we talked about it, when we at the beginning of the season, we talked about how Dillon Gabriel was way more available and way more mentally aptitude, ready to play.
But who said that?
Everybody.
Everybody did say that.
That was like speculation that why he was getting more of an opportunity.
Zach Jackson came on and said Dillon Gabriel didn't even look like an NFL quarterback.
Yeah, I don't know. None of us said that.
A lot of people pushed the narrative that Dillon Gabriel was more advanced as far as
I think that was
processing
maybe a guess.
The human processor.
Mary Kay called him the supercomputer. computer.
Correct.
Okay, Mary Kay did it. Fine.
Now, here's the thing.
Yeah.
That you just got to it.
Yeah.
That's a guess.
Right.
The problem people have when they talk about Shedeur Sanders is there's an educated guess going on. But when you are definitive as if it's the worst thing you've ever seen, he can't do this, he can't do that.
I have a problem with that.
That's a guess.
I have a problem with that.
That is a guess.
That's
So-
my only pushback with Jason is that like he makes it.
But he was basing that on the numbers.
But he also makes it seem like it's a foregone conclusion.
And I disagree with him there. But
Yeah,
that's not
and
a
I
reason,
think that's where
that's
we're
not
all
a
in
reason for
disagreement.
people to go on social media and say he's the worst.
Oh, well,
he's a
that's
hater.
well, that's
he's
just-
this. That is ridiculous.
I can only give what I give.
Yeah,
All I'm saying,
I can't speak for that fight.
all I can say is look, the scorekeeper is looking like every time we brought up a quarterback, they're not here. And the one thing that you can point to that camera and you can say G. Bush didn't lie to you. I went from the Duke of New York to standing on the Rock of Gibraltar. Let me tell you, I'm on solid ground. Every quarterback that you done mentioned, I always stood fast and say, nope. That I don't like that option. I don't think that is. Now here's what we got to come to the conclusion. This is not arguable.
I stood right there with you.
Okay. I got to give you. We got it, and we don't want to derail the conversation. We don't want to get to it. But if the Cleveland Browns didn't go get Malik Willis, if they didn't get Anthony Richardson, if they didn't go after Kyler Murray, if they moved on and said Dylan Gabriel ain't in, and they moved Joe Flacco, and moved Kenny Pickett, and they not going to draft a quarterback, then
we don't know about most of those things.
But
yet.
guess what? But the quarterback, they may draft one. We'll cross that road when it happens.
Yeah.
But if they do not, what does that tell you about what the Cleveland Browns feel?
They believe
it feels Shedeur Sanders gives them the best chance to win because they had ample opportunity to go